Hello, Reformers, and welcome to Warsword Conquest, and this time with the Chaos. Now, before we begin, if you're looking for really good discounts on games and in-game items as well as game cards, you can check out the link in the description to g2a.com, and, well, you never know, you might find something that you really just think, wow, what a bargain. I mean, really, I've actually thought that quite a few times as well. But anyway, we are now with the Chaos. And also, if you are looking for the other series, if you're looking for other races in particular, then you can find all of those in annotations at the top of the screen, and they are all in the updated versions. In the previous few videos, like for example in the Vampire miniseries and Beastmen and things like that, I have linked all of the Warsword Conquest content that I have ever done, and that includes the old version. So yeah, don't worry, all of the annotations are with the up-to-date version. So, with this, let us begin a new game. Now, I know some of you are going to be asking for Kislev, and some of you are going to be asking for Orcs, and they are still coming. Do not worry about that. I thought we would just knock out another race here, because we want to see what they're all about. Now, of course, I have played the Chaos before in the old version, but they weren't particularly different. They did have a very, very sort of imposing stature about them. They were rather large, but compared to now, they were relatively minuscule in comparison. So this is going to be pretty hilarious in my opinion. So we are going to start with Chaos, and also do not fret. We are going to be covering the halflings and the Lizardmen and yes, anything else that we can before the next hotfix comes out. So, Chaos it is. Oh yes, there we go. Okay, so Beastmen like us, and everyone else absolutely hates us. So, I guess that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Okay, so are we going to go for Berserker? I mean, really? Our father was a Berserker? I mean, do we want him to be a Lumberjack? Because maybe then we can chop down some Wood Elves. Yeah? No? Yes? Okay, well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure many of you are cringing right now, but that is the goal. That is the goal. If I can hit 1,000 cringes, then I get a special prize. The Cringe Trophy. Oh yes. So, a Berserker, I believe we will go for. In the north, you had no choice but to learn how to survive as soon as you became aware of your senses. Yes, I'm still learning that after my many years on this planet. Yes, how fantastic. So, what do we spend our early life as? Well, a pit fighter, a longboat navigator. No, I don't think so. A horse breeder, that would probably give us some riding skill. I think a pit fighter will be fine. I think that's okay. I mean, I do want to have a lot of power strike, and I don't really want to be a Blood Bowl player because that's going to give us throwing skill. Pretty sure. Even though Chaos and Orcs are not known for their throwing skill unless you have a particular unit that is, well, specialized in it. At least in Blood Bowl itself. Anyway, your father was a fairly successful pit fighter who was a favorite with the Really? Was he? Was he? Oh, okay. Well, I thought that was us being the pit fighter there. Is that not? Okay, I think there's a little bit of a problem there. But anyway, although he was not quite as skilled with weapons as others, he was renowned for his speed, fitness, and sheer determination, often defying belief by withstanding blows that would kill others, let alone render unconscious. The bookies hated him as he was so inconsistent and unpredictable in fights, and often lost them money. Okay, then as a young adult you became, well, that's the thing, I spent my early life as a pit fighter, no? Okay, well that's kind of weird. So, yes, Hunter and Skinner, no. Raid Scout? Reaver? I think a Reaver might be cool. And we'll go for Personal Revenge because that does give us an amazing amount of strength. So, let us continue onward. And what are we going to get? A Chaos Hand Axe, Light, Pit Fighter Armor. Ooh, okay. I was hoping for a little bit more than that, but we do have some decent one-handed weapon proficiency, which I have to say is very, very welcome indeed. So, let's get... yes, let's get our intelligence up. And Iron Flesh. Really? Is that all we can do? Okay, I think that is pretty much all we're going to do. Let's get a couple of two-handed weapon proficiency points there. And now, we have to choose a name. I'm not entirely sure whether we can call ourselves Chaos Lord anything yet. So I guess we'll just choose something relatively good. Alright, so after much deliberation, I spoke to all of the other minions, and they decided that we would nominate Steve to be our scapegoat. I mean, our glorious character. Our glorious character in this. He is going to start off as a minion, and of course he is then going to get promoted to Gru. Yep, reference? Reference that? Okay, well, yes, anyway, we are now going to continue onward, and this is where we get to see the... Oh my. Yes, these guys are very large, are they not? And he has a rather spectacular mohawk. That looks like my mohawk in real life. No, I don't have a mohawk, but still. I'm not blonde either, but still, that is actually rather cool. Ooh, look at that. We're getting some... Oh my. We are getting some incredible customization options here, and also they look very menacing indeed. I think that is actually pretty good. I think we're going to go for that. And let's make his hair a little... Yeah, that's fine. I think that's okay. There we go. Okay, let's do it. So, where do we want to start? Well, of course, we could start, technically, in the Beastman domain. But I don't think we're going to do that, because, well, we haven't actually seen what kind of units are running around the realm of chaos just yet. So let's go to Mount Veneer in the realm of chaos. No Veneer in here. Yes, that's exactly what we're thinking right now. So let us head on over to these villages. Oh yes, tribesmen already. Excellent. Oh, that is great. Look at that. 7 of them. 7 of them. That is just fantastic. Because if we come across any Chaos Zealots... that's the thing. Are there actually Chaos Zealots in Chaos Lands? That is the thing that we are asking ourselves right now. There is a Demon Horde. Yes, a Demon Horde is obviously very good to see. Is it? Is it good to see? Not really, because they're the ones that are going to be killing our Chaos Zealots. That's just utterly fantastic, isn't it? Okay. So, I'm going to try... and see if I can find some Chaos Zealots. I already have enough to be able to basically defeat any Chaos Zealot, well, force, so I'm kind of a little bit worried that I will not be able to find any, but I suppose the other good thing that we do have, is, being Chaos, is that we are going to have many enemies, and so we can basically just attack any of the foragers around their various borders and things, and then we'll obviously... hopefully level up from that. So I'm going to continue recruiting some units as well, because even if we run across some foragers, they are going to have very good units, and being able to outnumber them would probably be a good plan. Alright, so I've wandered about a little bit. We are, yes, we're quite close to Kislev territory, and as a result, we have run across this. Yes, Kislev Inquisitors fighting a Demon Horde. Now, I'm a little bit worried about these guys because, well, as you can see, they outnumber them pretty badly, and I'm not entirely sure whether we'll be able to even do this. So we have 38, but most of my units are incredibly low levels, so this is going to be amusing. What? They actually have Chaos Zealots all... Oh, no. This is probably not going to be a good idea, is it? No. Okay, so we have an extremely small mace for us. Oh, yes, look at that. Yeah, that's not a very... That's not a very good weapon befitting of such a man, is it? No. I mean, seriously, he has a huge brute of a fella. Oh, it actually does good damage. Never mind. Okay.
It's not about the size, it's what you do with it. As you can see.
Apparently. It's not about the size. It is about what you do with it. But, of course, I mean, we know Steve to have very small legs, but he's able to run pretty far. So I'm pretty happy with that. But let's see what we can do now. Yeah, come on. Yes, take him down. Okay, now maybe we could take out some of these guys as well. Oh, no. Oh, no, this is not good. Okay. Ah, we're actually knocking people unconscious, too. I don't think I have any prisoner management, so that's kind of annoying. But we're going to see if we can take these guys out. Come on now. Yes. Come on now. Yes, there we go. I like the blunt damage, I gotta say. I very much like the blunt damage. Come on now. Yes. There we are. We have advanced to level 2. We might actually survive. If we survive this, then I'm going to be flabbergasted for the rest of the day, which is actually... Well, there's only a couple of hours left of this day, so I suppose... Yes, the flabbergast feeling will be over very soon, but we actually did survive, and we helped the Demon Horde to survive. And I gotta say that the Demonette model actually looks very, very good, as well as the Plague Bearer. I mean, just look at these two. They're a very happy couple, aren't they? I mean, seriously. Okay, so there we go. 3 renown and 2 morale. Not great. Not great. But, and on top of losing 10 of our Marauder tribesmen, we are going to be gaining kind of a little prisoner. Yeah, never mind. We're literally gaining no prisoners whatsoever there, which is kind of sad. But it is going to mean that we have, well, shall we just say a little bit more money to do with what we desire, but yes. Was it worth it? I don't know, because now, as you can see, we can actually level up all of our units, which is really good. Well, not all of them, but now we have some Marauders, and they are going to become Marauder veterans and Chaos Pit fighters and things like that, so I think that's pretty reasonable, to be honest. Now, this is where it gets a little bit worrying, because while I would love to just level up strength with reckless abandon, unfortunately, that is probably not going to... Well, is it going to win us many battles? Well, that's the thing. I already hit pretty hard, so I'm thinking we're going to go for intelligence. We're going to get charisma and intelligence maybe to 9 each, and we're going to get leadership and various other things like that to try and help to mitigate some of the problems that we are probably going to have with troop numbers and troop wages and things like that. I actually don't know. I think... Yes, I think once we get to Intelligence 9, that will be fine, because then we'll have Pathfinding 3, and we'll have a little bit more in Shield as well. Are we going to use a Shield? Maybe. I mean, they do have some pretty, well, pretty devastating looking shields. Even though you don't do damage with them, they do look pretty menacing, I have to say. So, let us head on. Are we are ready to fight, technically. So, yes, I actually did see some Chaos Zealots run off in this direction. So maybe we can actually... Oh. Hello there. Okay, I'm actually going to do battle with you. You are Marauders, however. There is 11 versus 11. Oh, yes, the number synergy is not lost on me, but I am not particularly happy about this state of affairs, because I am counted as the 11th Marauder, which is never a good sign. Oh, never mind, we actually do have a tribesman here too. We are probably going to lose. Oh, yes, we're probably going to lose this. But look at that. I don't even know. We need to get some new weapons, in my opinion. These guys have really cool-looking axes, I've got to say, so I think we probably want to do that. But, yes, I'm actually going to see what we can do about getting our units a little bit more uniform here, because we want them to fight as a team, as a unit. Yes. And hopefully we'll be able to eliminate most of these guys. Yeah, come on. Yes, that's some decent damage. Yes, come on. Yeah, there we go. We already killed one. Come on, Chaos Minion Steve. You can do a lot more. Ooh, he just got a triple kill. How dare you? That guy tried to actually attack us from behind. We are the only ones allowed to do that, aren't we? Yes. As long as he has a thrusting weapon, I don't mind so much, but he didn't. So I'm pretty disappointed. Pretty disappointed, Marauder number 2000. Yes, of course. Now, this is also the issue with having no ranged units. They are just going to run and run and run. Yes. It's like they're running a marathon for some reason. Not entirely sure why. But yes, we are apparently going to now run after him. And I actually, see, this is the thing. We have exactly the same athletic skill as him, as far as I'm aware. Or do we? That's the thing, I actually don't know. I think the Marauders have 2 in athletics, or 3, and we have 2. So technically we should be able to at least keep up with him. Ah, it appears one of our units is actually catching him a little bit, but obviously going up the hill is very tiresome work indeed. But there it is. We actually did survive against a band of the exact same unit, hilariously enough, and we were able to attain victory. And there's 3 more prisoners as well. Very nice. And we do... Oh, yes. There we are. A rusty Marauder axe. Okay, so the Chaos Hand Axe that we used to have that we didn't really use, that's actually pretty good. I really do like the spiked mace, hilariously enough. I never thought I would actually like that, because it looks kind of feeble, doesn't it? In comparison to this deadly, sharp, pointy, rusty Marauder axe thing. But I believe the blunt damage actually makes a huge difference to how much damage you're actually able to do. So I think that's pretty cool. And we're just going to head on over here, recruit a couple more units. Thank you very much. Ah, no! Those Realm of Chaos Scouts are taking out those Chaos Zealots. Well, that's irritating, isn't it? Oh, yes, it is. Okay, so, yeah, before we level these guys up, I'm going to take a quick look at the troop trees, because it would be a good idea just to see where we're headed with our upgrades. Okay, so Chaos Pit Kings. Chaos Pit Kings. They are the fellows... Oh, wow. Yeah, they are the fellows that Chaos Pit Fighters go into. Of course, we do have Marauder Axemen, and they actually become mounted thrown weapon specialists. That's actually pretty impressive. But we also have, of course, the Khorne Chaos Knight, the Chosen, who is absolutely insane, has 109 HP. And then we have Nurgle Crushers, which I've got to say, kind of looks cool. It kind of looks cool, and I kind of want these. Because even though I'm not particularly... I don't know, I don't really have a favorite god in the Warhammer Fantasy universe. I actually do kind of like Nurgle, hilariously enough. Not entirely sure why, but anyway. I think it's because he's got a rather amusing name. Perhaps that is it. But, yes, they go from Marauder Veterans, Marauder Champions, Nurgle Chaos Warriors, Undivided Chaos Warriors, of course, we have here as well. And, well, obviously the best is to go for Marauder Champion and then Chosen, because they just have insane stats. 109 HP, but they're going to take a huge amount of time to level up, so do bear that in mind as well. So, that's the thing. What do we go for? I don't know. I think we'll just go for like an amalgamation of different units right now, but I think for now we'll just go for Marauder Veterans because the Chaos Pit Fighters don't look to be too useful, but maybe that's just my own sort of judgment right now that is causing that to happen. But yes, they do seem to have some pretty nice armor as well. So yes, there it is. Okay, so that will be the first part of our Chaos mini-series. And, well, stay tuned for more, because I would very much like to see... yeah, that's the thing. Where are we going to head to next? I don't know. Who are we going to attack? We could attack the Dark Elves, we could attack Bretonnia, we could attack the Empire, or Kislev, because we want to see all of their units in combat. We also want to see their siege layouts too, and many of our high-tier units as well. So, without further ado, I will end this off here. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.